I should eat something soon, but you know. Page 12. Adversary, plural noun, adversaries. Foe, adversary adjective, involving antagonistic parties or interests. Adverse, adjective, acting against or in a contrary direction, as in adverse winds. Unfavorable, as in adverse criticism. Adversely, adverb. Adversity, plural noun, adversities. Serious difficulty, misfortune. Advert, verb. Refer, as in advert to a previous remark. Advertise, verb. Advertised, advertising. Inform, notify. To call public attention to, especially in order to sell. Advertiser, noun. Advertisement, noun. The act of advertising. A public notice intended to advertise something. Advertising, noun. The business of preparing advertisements. Advice, noun. Recommendation with regard to a course of action. Counsel, information, report. Advisable, adjective. Proper to be done. Expedient, as in advisable to stay fit. Advisability, noun. Advise, verb. Advised, advising. To give advice to, counsel. Inform, notify. Consult, confer, as in advise with your friends. Advisor, also advisor, with an OR. Noun, advised. Adjective, thought out, considered, as in well advised. Advisedly, adverb. Advisement, noun. Careful consideration, as in take the matter under advisement. The act of advising. Advisory, adjective. Having or exercising power to advise. Containing or giving advice. Advocate, noun. The one who pleads another's cause. One who pleads another's cause. One who argues or pleads for a cause or proposal. Advocacy, noun. Advocates, verb. Advocated, advocating. To plead in favor of. Advocation, noun. ADVT, abbreviation, advertisement. Another one. ADZE, see also ADZ. Noun, ads. A tool with a curved blade set at right angles to the handle that is used in shaping wood. Capital AEC, abbreviation, Atomic Energy Commission. Aegis, okay. Shield, protection, noun. Shield, protection, as in under the aegis of the Constitution. Patronage, sponsorship, as in under the aegis of the museum. Aeolian harp, Aeolian harp, noun. A box with strings that produce musical sounds when the wind blows on them. Eon, chiefly British variant of Eon. It's spelled AEON, variation of EON, Eon. Aerate, verb, aerated, aerating. To supply, impregnate, or combine with a gas and especially air. To supply blood with oxygen by respiration. Aeration, noun. Aerator, noun. Aerial, adjective, inhabiting, occurring in, or done in the air, airy. Of or relating to aircraft. Aerial, noun. Antenna, to. Antenna, to. Aerialist, noun. A performer of feats above the ground, especially on a trapeze. Airy, noun. A highly placed nest, as of an eagle. Aerobatics, noun. Singular or plural. Spectacular flying feats and maneuvers. Aerobic, adjective. Living or active only in the presence of oxygen, as in aerobic bacteria. Involving or increasing oxygen consumption, also of or relating to aerobics, aerobically, adverb. Aerobics, noun. Singular or plural. Strenuous exercises that produce a marked temporary increase in respiration and heart rate. Also, a system of physical conditioning involving these. Aerodrome, noun. Chiefly British. Airport. Aerodynamics, noun. The science dealing with the forces acting on bodies in motion in a gas as air. Aerodynamic, also aerodynamical. Adjective, aerodynamically. Adverb. Aeronaut, noun. One who operates or travels in an airship or balloon. Aeronautics, noun. The science of aircraft operation. Aeronautical, also aeronautic, adjective. Aerophobia, noun, fear or strong dislike of flying. Uh, Aeroplane, yeah, aeroplane, British variation of airplane. Aerosol, a noun, a suspension of fine, solid, or liquid particles in a gas, also plural. Yeah, also plural. The particles themselves, a substance as an insecticide, dispensed from a pressurized container as an aerosol. Aerospace, noun, the Earth's atmosphere and the space beyond. Aerospace, adjective. Airy, airier, airiest, adjective. Having an aerial quality. Ethereal, ethereal, as in airy visions. Aesthete, also, no, aesthete, also aesthete, without the A at the beginning. Uh, yeah, aesthete. Noun, a person having or affecting sensitivity to beauty, especially in art. Aesthetic, also aesthetic, without the A at the beginning. Adjective, of or relating to aesthetics. Artistic, appreciative of the beautiful. Aesthetically, also aesthetically. Adverb, aesthetics, also aesthetics. Noun, a branch of philosophy dealing with the nature, creation, and appreciation of beauty. Uh, Etiology, chiefly British variation of etiology. So, yeah, without the A is the second etiology. Yeah. Capital AF, abbreviation, Air Force, audio frequency. Afar, adverb, from, at, or to a great distance. Afar, noun, a great distance. Capital AFB, abbreviation, Air Force Base. Capital AFC, abbreviation, American Football Conference, automatic frequency control. Capital AFDC, abbreviation, aid to families with dependent children. Affable, adjective, courteous and agreeable in conversation. Affability, noun, affably, adverb. Affair, noun, something that relates to or involves one. Concern, is a more common one. A romantic or sexual attachment of limited duration. Affect, verb, to be fond of using or wearing. To pretend that an attitude or behavior is genuine. Effect, verb, to produce an effect on. Influence, effect, noun. Emotion, also an observable display of emotion, as in an expressionless effect. Never heard that before. Affectation, noun. An attitude or behavior that is assumed by a person but not genuinely felt. Affected, adjective, given to or marked by affectation, artificially assumed to impress others. Affectedly, adverb, affecting, adjective, arousing pity, sympathy, or sorrow, as in an affecting story. Affectingly, adverb, affection, noun, tender attachment, affectionate, adjective, affectionately, adverb. Affective, adjective, relating to, influencing, or expressing an emotion or feeling, emotional, as in an affective disorder. Afferent, adjective, bearing or conducting inward toward a more central part, and especially a nerve center, as the central nervous system. Affiance, verb, affianced, affiancing, to promise oneself or another in marriage. Affidavit, noun, he has made an oath, okay. A sworn statement in writing. Affiliate, verb, affiliated, affiliating, to associate as a member of branch. Affiliation, noun. Affiliate, noun, an affiliated person or organization. Affinity, plural noun, affinities. Kinship, relationship. Attractive force, attraction, sympathy. Affinity card, noun, a credit card issued in affiliation with an organization, as a charity or an airline, the use of which benefits the organization or possessor of the card. Affirm, verb, confirm, to assert positively, to make a solemn and formal declaration or assertion in place of an oath. Synonyms, aver, avow, avouch, declare, assert. Affirmation, noun, affirmative, adjective, asserting that the fact is so, positive. Affirmative, noun, an expression of affirmation or assent, the side that upholds the proposition stated in a debate. Affirmative action, noun, an active effort to improve the employment or educational opportunities of members of minority groups and women. Affix, verb, attach, add. Affix, noun, one or more sounds or letters attached to the beginning or end of a word that produce a derivative word or an inflectional form. Afflatus, noun, divine inspiration. Good gosh. I gotta move out of this dump. but I'm making no money on YouTube. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Afflict, verb, to cause pain and distress to. Synonyms: rack, try, torment, torture. Affliction, noun. Afflictive, adjective, causing affliction, distressing, as in afflictive emotions. Afflictively, adverb. Affluence, noun. Abundant supply, also wealth. Riches, affluent, adjective. Afford, verb. To manage or bear, no, to manage, to bear, or bear the cost of without serious harm or loss. Provide, furnish, as in the roof afforded a fine view. Huh. Afforestation, noun. The act or process, what the crap, of establishing a forest. A forest, verb. Affray, noun. Fight, fray. Affright, verb. Archaic. Frighten, alarm. Affright, noun. Affront, verb. Insult, confront, as in affront death. Affront, noun. Son of a beep. Like, why? Let's keep going, man. Afghan, noun. Yeah, capitalized. A native or inhabitant of Afghanistan. A blanket or shawl of colored wool knitted or crocheted in sections. Afghan or Afghani. Adjective. Afghan hound. Noun. Any of a breed of tall, slim, swift hunting dogs with a coat of silky, thick hair and a long, silky top knot. Afghani. Noun. See money table. Huh. Aficionado. Plural noun. Also aficionados. Devotee. Devotee. Fan. A field. Adverb or adjective. To and or on the field. Away from home. Out of the way. Astray. A fire. Adjective or adverb. Being on fire. Burning. Capital AFL. Abbreviation. American Football League. A flame. Adjective or adverb. Flaming. Capital AFL hyphen CIO. Abbreviation. American Federation of Labor and Congressional of Industrial Organizations. Afloat. Adjective or adverb. Borne on or as if on the water. Circulating, as in rumors were afloat. Adrift. A flutter. Adjective. Fluttering. Nervously excited, as in a flutter at the news. Afoot. Adverb or adjective. On foot. In action. In progress. Aforementioned. No, it's aforementioned. Huh. Adjective. Mentioned previously. Aforesaid. I think it's aforesaid, whatever. Aforesaid. Adjective. Said or named before. Aforethought. Adjective. Planned beforehand. Premeditated. As in with malice aforethought. A fortiori. Adverb. From the stronger argument. With even greater reason. Afoul of. Preposition. In or into. Conflict with. In or into collision or entanglement with. Capital A, lowercase fr. Abbreviation. Africa, African. Afraid. Adjective. Frightened, fearful, filled with concern or regrets. As in, afraid I won't be able to go. A-frame. Noun. A building having triangular front and rear walls with the roof reaching to the ground. Afresh. Adverb. Anew, again. African. Noun. A native or inhabitant of Africa, a person, and especially a black person of African ancestry. African. Adjective. African American, also African American. What's the difference? I don't know. Noun. An American of African and especially of black African descent. African American, also African hyphen American. Adjective. Africanized bee. Noun. A highly aggressive hybrid honeybee accidentally produced from Brazilian and African stocks that has spread from South America into Mexico and the southern U.S. That's a mouthful. Whoops. Africanized honeybee. Noun. Africanized bee. Oh, yeah, same thing. There's two different names for it. African violet. Noun. A tropical African plant widely grown indoors for its velvety, fleshy leaves and showy purple, pink, or white flowers. Afrikaans. Noun. A language developed from 17th century Dutch that is one of the official languages of the Republic of South Africa. Afro. Plural noun. Afros. A hairstyle of tight curls and a fully in a full, evenly rounded shape. Afro-American, noun. African-American, Afro hyphen American, adjectives. Aft, adverb. Near, toward, or in the stern of a ship or the tail of an aircraft. Capital AFT, abbreviation, American Federation of Teachers. After, adverb. Afterward, subsequent. After, preposition, behind in place, later than, as in after dinner. In pursuit or search of, as in he's after your job. After, conjunction, following the time when, as in we will come after we make plans. After, adjective. Later, as in after years. Located toward the rear. After birth, noun. The placenta and membranes of the fetus that are expelled after childbirth. Ew. I should probably give a warning before certain words like that, but, well, now you know. You never know when I might say something that's a bit icky. Afterburner, noun. A device incorporated in the tailpipe of a turbojet engine for injecting fuel into the hot exhaust gases and burning it to provide extra thrust. Aftercare, noun. The care, nursing, or treatment of a convalescent patient. Convalescent, interesting. Afterdeck, noun. The rear half of the deck of a ship. After effect, noun. An effect that follows its cause after an interval. Afterglow, noun. A glow remaining where a light has disappeared. After image, noun. A usually visual sensation continuing after the stimulus causing it has ended. Alright, let me stop there so I can pick up this penny which fell annoyingly. It's because I was slightly banging the table with my knee. But also, oh! You're trying to sleep. Well, kitty, I was petting you. Cat. Kitty. You stinker. Hi, stinker. You don't want to be pet? I forgot. I want to get a game real quick now that my OLED Switch is charged. Got this fully working OLED Switch for $100, believe it or not. It's not perfect, but it is fully working. And pretty dang good condition, too. If I do say so myself. That's a bit loud, I guess, but... Or was it because I moved that? I don't know, but, no. Wipe off that part. Come on. Still not really clean. It's really not. Come on, turn on. Turn on your bloody thing. Your bloody thing you gotta turn on, mate. Alright. What is up with Nintendo eShop? Can anyone tell me? Does anybody know? Anybody? No one's watching probably, but... Nope. Wait, what? No, what do you mean no? I am live, right? Oh, crap. Oh, it's working! Look at that! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hold on, it's working, right? Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. Good gosh, come on. What do you mean no? Oh, it's crap. It says live. I mean, shoot. Why is it one word? Okay. Oh, you better not. You better not do this to me, YouTube. Dang, it's not on sale. That sucks. Yeah, it's not on sale. It sucks. What? Oh, this guy. Oh, you're supposed to say that I'm live. What do you mean, YouTube? What are you talking about? It says live. Well, I'm gonna end the stream and then see if it... Oh, I am live. Hold on, why does it say... I gotta change the title. It's not day 2, man. I guess I'll... No one's watching anyway, I'll just change it afterwards, but... So I am live, right? Oh. Yeah, you can see everything. Okay. It's just being dumb. No one's watching anyway, I'll just change it afterwards. We're good. Sick. Alright, I was like, I swear, dude. Well, do I want to buy this then? Hold on, let me see if it's on the PC. Because if it's on the PC, then I'll buy it on my computer, but I don't know. It's this game called Alien Isolation. Yeah. I was just talking to, I went to a particular place that I won't mention unless people start watching. And this guy told me it was a good game. He's like, yeah, I highly recommend that game. I was like, yeah, I was thinking about getting it. So, um, it should be on the PC, right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Stay. How about it's for? You never know, man. Sometimes you can find them. Sometimes you can actually find. Ooh, 3.5. Not great. I mean, why pay for it when I don't have to? I think I'd rather play it on the PC anyway. I probably don't have that much RAM. I really, really doubt I do, but I could try it anyway. I mean, shoot. 181. Do you pay money? Yeah, of course it's not gonna work. Well, we'll just wait then. We will wait. I don't wanna talk like some Indian. They have horrible pronunciation of English words generally. 10 at wow, you weren't lying. It's not gonna work, but 21 gig. Okay. Well, shoot. We'll see if it works. Hopefully that won't screw up the stream. Oh, I did get one viewer. I don't think it will. Anyway, I guess let's keep going. I was only halfway done with that page, so. Good. Afterlife, noun. An existence after death. Aftermath, noun. A second. What? There's like a little equal sign. That's weird. It's supposed to be a hyphen. A second growth crop, especially of hay. Consequences, effects, synonyms. After effect. Upshot, result, outcome. Afternoon, noun. The time between noon and evening. Aftershave, noun. Funny how I just touched my. Anyway, a usually scented lotion for the face after shaving. Aftertaste, noun. A sensation as of flavor, continuing after the stimulus causing it has ended. After tax, adjective. Remaining after payment of taxes and especially of income tax. As in an after-tax profit. Afterthought, noun. An idea occurring later. Afterward. Or afterwards, adverb, at a later time. Capital A, lowercase g, symbol, silver. Capital AG, abbreviation. Adjutant general, attorney general. Again, adverb, once more, anew, as in come see us again. On the other hand, as in we may, and again we may not. In addition, besides, against, preposition, in opposition to, directly opposite to, facing, as defense from. So as to touch or strike, as in threw him against the wall, also touching. Agape, noun. Unselfish, unconditional love for another. It's a Hebrew word, right? Or Greek, yeah. Agape, no. Agape, adjective or adverb. Having the mouth open in wonder or surprise. Gaping. Agar, or is it agar? No, agar. Noun, a jelly-like substance extracted from a red. It's not algae, alga, and used especially as a gelling and stabilizing agent in foods. A culture medium containing agar. I've made that before. Agar, noun, agar. Agates, noun. A striped or clouded quartz. A playing marble of agates or of glass. Agave? No. Agave. What? Agave. Noun. Any of a genus of spiny leaf plants as a century plant related to the amaryllis. Yeah. AGCY. Abbreviation. Agency. Age. Noun. The length of time during which a being or thing has lived or existed. The time of life at which some particular qualification is achieved, especially majority. The latter part of life. A long time. A period in history. Age, verb, aged, aging, or aging with an E after the G. To grow old or cause to grow old. To become or cause to become mature or mellow. Hyphen, age, noun, suffix, aggregate, collection, as in trackage. Action, process, as in haulage. Cumulative result of, as in breakage. Hey. Rate of, as in dosage. House or place of, as in orphanage. State. Rank, as in vassalage. Fee. Charge, as in postage. Aged. For. Oh. This is confusing. Of advanced age, having attained a specified age, as in a man aged 40 years. Ageism, noun, discrimination against persons of a particular age and especially the elderly. Ageist, noun. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of the scene in Psych when Sean was like, that would be what you call discrimination and ageism. It's like, Gus, he's like, yep, that's right. It's like, that was so funny. Anyway, I'm going to end it there. That was, 2 pages, I think? So, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one, I guess. I'm talking to nobody, but who cares? Bye.